Hi, everyone. Welcome to today's functional fitness class. Make sure you have your chair, your weights, some water, and some space around you for our workout today. So let's get started with our march. Take a few deep breaths and just remember, let's listen to our bodies. We want to move through all the exercises with awareness, stopping when we need to stop, modifying, or challenging ourselves. So kind of pay attention to how you feel, especially when you're using the weights. And if it seems like it might be getting a little too easy or you're not really putting too much effort in, it might be time to either up your repetitions or maybe up your weights. But again, whatever feels right. Some days are different than others, so every day is different. So do what you can. Consistency is the key though. We need to keep at it. So make sure it's something you enjoy doing, physical activities. So let's move into our jumping jacks. Making sure you've got space on either side. You decide on your range of motion. Arms can be bigger, arms can be smaller. And again, you can do a full jumping jack if you'd like today. So as we warm up our muscles, we're warming up our joints. We're doing some dynamic movements. Get our blood pumping, our oxygen moving through our body. Let's do one more jumping jack each side. So then we're going to do a V step forward. So we're going to step wide, wide, and then back. Narrow, narrow. Wide, wide, narrow, narrow. And then you can add some arms. Maybe wide, wide, narrow, narrow. Wide, wide, narrow. So a little bit of coordination. Some brain body work as we warm up. Good to warm up our brains as well. Little different pattern. Okay, just to work our brains a little bit more, let's come back to center. We're going to step into a V step backwards. We're going to start with our left leg. So we go back, back, forward, forward, back, back, forward, forward. And again, we can do the arms. And again, whatever range of motion, if side or overhead or bent elbow. Or you can mix it up or not do the arms at all. Just concentrate on where your feet are going. But these little movements backwards are good for us. We don't usually move backwards. Let's do one more. Good. And some shoulder rolls forward. Now that we've got our shoulders warmed up a little bit, shoulder rolls back. Good. And a few lateral stretches again. Elbow can stay bent. Or a full extension, lengthening through one side of our body and then the other. Let's do one more each side. And then arms are going to reach out a little bit lower than shoulder distance or shoulder height. And we're going to do some arm circles. Again, going back to our shoulders. Warm up the shoulder joint and kind of work out that the tension in our shoulders and upper back that we tend to accumulate there. And then we're going to reach out and we're going to do a hug, one arm on top, then a nice wide reach. Squeeze the shoulder blades here. Warming up the mid back a little bit more now. Let's go one more each way. Good, then arms back, bring them around, maybe a nice shoulder roll. And then we're going to move into the hips, do some hula hoop. Kind of let the knees bend. Let the body move organically. And then we're going to switch directions. Good, and then we'll do a few gentle body twists. Feel free to let your head turn with your spine or keep your head facing forward, especially if you tend to get dizzy. One more each way. Good, and then we might want to use the chair here. We're going to extend one leg forward and extend it back. So keep that leg as straight as you can. Keep your spine upright. Just warming up the hip. Flexion, extension for that hip joint. Good, then we're going to go out and in. Either right to the midline, or if you can cross over a little bit, feel free to do that. Good, then toe down, heel up, and we're going to bring the knee out, externally rotate, and then internally rotate. And then while we're on this side, let's just do some ankle circles. Actually, we can do some wrist circles on this side too. Double duty, warm up. Good, and then we're going to come to the other side. I'm going to make sure my weights don't fall off my chair. And we're going to do the same thing with the other leg. So a swing, or not a swing, a lift forward. We want to do this as a controlled movement. Finding our range of motion for our hip. Yeah, then we're going to go out to the side, and then a little cross in front, or to the midline. Remember, you can always tap for a little bit more stability, but we are gently holding onto the chair. Let's do one more. Good, then toe down, heel up for our internal and external hip rotation. And then we're going to do our ankle circles and our wrist circles on this side. Both directions. Good, and then just give everything a nice shake. Take a nice breath. Feel free to grab a little bit of water, and then we're going to get started with our hand weights. Working shoulders and back. We're going to start with an upright row, so feel free to sit. Or if we're standing, we want our good posture, roll our shoulders back and down. Weights are together in front, palms in. And we're going to lift up, elbows to the side. Keep the weights close to the body. 2, 3. So remember, kind of pay attention to the effort, whether you might need to up the weight. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let me do 5 more. Stop when you are ready to. Last one. 15. Good. Roll those shoulders. Take a nice breath. Moving to the dumbbell row. If we're standing, we want to stagger our stance. Little bend in both knees, a little hinge in the hips. Spine stays long. We keep our head and neck in line with our spine, so we're not tipping straight up. We're not looking down at our feet, but slightly in front of us. Roll those shoulders back and down. Weights are slightly in front, and we're going to pull them back. Elbows stay close. Pull them back towards the hips, and then reach forward. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more. 1, feel the shoulder blades squeeze, keep the shoulders down away from the ears. 3, 4, 5, and roll those shoulders. Let's do one more. We're going to do front raise. So weights are alongside of our body, palms back. We can be seated for all of these. And let's start with just alternating. We're going to reach one arm forward. Don't go higher than your shoulder. You can go lower. So it might be to here. Might be straight out or with a little bend in the elbow. Feel free to go to both weights. 5, anytime you want. 6, we're doing 12 of these. 7, 8, or maybe 14. Keep going. 11, 12. Can we do 2 more? You can do it alternating if you'd like. And 14. Yay, roll the shoulders, weights down. Just kind of shake out those wrists a little bit, grab some water. Check in. And then we're going to get right back to work. So next up, we're going to do a lateral raise. So again, good posture, seated or standing, shoulders down away from the ears, core is engaged out to the side. For 1, again, don't go higher than your shoulder. 2, should be able to look sideways, look right over your knuckles. 3, 4, go to both if you want. 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep the shoulders down away from your ears. 9. Go back to alternating if you need to. 10. Can we do 4 more? 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Roll your shoulders. Challenge yourself whenever you can, as long as you feel like you have good form and you're not too fatigued. Next one we're going to do is a tree hugger. So a little variation on that row. Again, let's do our staggered stance. Roll the shoulders. This time, arms are in a little circle here, like we're circling a tree. Keep the shoulders down right in there, so we don't want to be all hunched up. Roll the shoulders back and down. Keep them down. Keep the elbows bent as we squeeze back and come forward. 2, so we're still hugging that tree when we come forward. 3, 4, 5. Core is nice and strong here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good job, everybody. Roll the shoulders. Moving to an overhead press. So arms are going to go overhead. If that does not work for you, elbow lifts. So again, we're not lifting the shoulders. And we're not bringing the shoulders up to the ears. We're lifting out. If we can go overhead, palms either in, so palms facing each other, a little kinder to the shoulder joint. Palms forward is with an external rotation. So whatever feels right for you, let's start with alternating. So you can adjust. 2, 3, 4, go to both whenever you want to. 5, 6, 7, core stays engaged. 8, 9, 10. Can we do 5 more? Do as many as you can. Go back to alternating. 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. Roll the shoulders. We have 1 more. A little bit of a little bit more brain work here. So we're going to, right arm is going to do a lateral raise, left arm is going to do a front raise, and then we're going to switch. So we're gonna switch back and forth, alternate between the two. Let's try for 12. Again, you can do one arm at a time if you would like. So here we go. Core engaged, shoulders relaxed. And here we go. 1. Then we're gonna switch. 2. So right arm is lateral. Left arm is lateral. 5. 6. 7. Don't go higher than your shoulders. 8. 9. 10. 1. 2. Let's do one more each side. 3. And 4. Good job, everyone. Roll those shoulders. We can put our weights down. Grab some water, and then we're going to take a seat. So we're going to move on to our legs. And as always, we're going to start with our sit to stand. So make sure we have our good posture. Tall spine. We want to place our feet so that we can press through the heels to get ourselves out of the chair and then sink to our heels to get back in the chair. Again, you can use your hand, you can use the chair, you can do glute squeezes if you need to stay seated for today. So again, lots of variations that work for your body today. So are we ready? We're going to lift up. And we're going to sit down. Press through the heels, stand up. 3. You can cross your arms. 4. You bring your arms forward. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. We're going to try for 15 today. 10. Take a break when you need to. Go at your own pace. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. Have a seat. Take a little breather, and we're going to need to stand one more time. Come around to the back side of the chair. And we're going to stand on the right side. Right leg's going to go first. Left leg's going to be standing leg. We're going to do a front raise. We're going to do 15. And then add some pulses at the end. So tall spine, little micro bend in this left leg. Right foot comes out slightly. And here we go. Lift and lower. Again with control. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 1, take a break if you need to. 2, challenge yourself if you can. 3, 4, spine is 5, stay up 10 little pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and release. And give that leg a good little shake out. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So feel free to go to the other side of the chair if you're more comfortable, or just switch the standing leg to the right leg, little micro bend. Left leg slightly forward, tall spine. So we're not leaning back when we lift up. We're staying nice and tall, using our hip flexor and quads. Here we go. Lift and lower. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. Go through your range of motion. 4. Here's our challenge. 5, 10 little pulses up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and release. Good. Give everything a shake. Coming behind the chair. Same thing, but a side leg raise. So back to the left leg standing, right leg is going to go to the side. Remember, keep the feet parallel, toes face forward, spine stays upright. So again, we're not tilting over, we're keeping that spine long. And here we go, 1, toes forward, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do those pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and release. Moving to the other side. Right leg is standing, left leg is going to move. Remember, a tap out or just a slight lift. Go in your range of motion, depending on how your hip feels today. Little micro bend. Good posture. Roll those shoulders back and down. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. Good. Walk around a little bit, grab some water. And then we're going to come to stand sideways at the back of our chair. So let's face so that right side is closer to the chair. Right hand is is holding the chair, and right foot is going to step back. So toes are facing forward. We're on railroad tracks. The heel of our right foot stays up. So we're on the ball of that right foot. Our spine stays upright. So shoulders over hips. And we're going to do a stationary lunge. Same pattern. So here we go. Again, you decide how low as we bend both knees. 1, 2, 3. Make sure you're not rolling forward like this. We go straight up. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more if you can. 1, take a break. 2, 3, 4, 5. Come down to 10 little pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And back to center. Shake everything out. Roll those shoulders. Spin it around. We'll do the same thing on the other side. So left hand's holding onto the chair. Left foot's going to step back. So give yourself step back a little bit farther than you think you need to. So you have lots of room for your hips to go straight down. When we have too narrow of a step back, when we bend, this knee goes forward, or our spine, we hinge forward. We want to keep that upright spine. So let's give ourselves lots of space. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 1, 2, 3. Those pulses are an option. 4, 5. Stay down if you want pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And come on up. Shake all that out. Nice job, everybody. Staying behind our chair. We're going to do our one-legged heel lift. So let's start. Right leg is going to be our standing leg, left foot wraps around. You need to stay on both feet or even just come up on the toe of that foot for a little extra balance. Feel free. We're going to do 15. See if we can do 15 and then some pulses. Are we ready? Here we go. We're going to lift and lower. Lift the right heel, lower. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4. So here's 5. We're just going to do, we're not going to touch the floor, but we're just going to lower and lift, little micro. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I felt that all the way up through my hamstring. How about you guys? All right, same thing. So left leg is standing, right leg, right ankle wraps behind. Again, you'll be on the toe, full wrap, or both feet on the floor. Here we go. Lift and lower. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's do those little mini moves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And lower. Bang that foot out. Give it a good shake. Moving to balance. We're going to do balancing star today. So stay behind your chair. I'm going to come out just so you can see what I'm doing. But we're going to start with our feet wider than our hips, one hand on the chair. We're just going to start to rock our weight, lifting a heel. And kind of put more and more of your weight on one leg. Just getting our bodies ready. Next time that weight comes to our right leg, left heel is up. You can have one hand on the chair, because remember, we're behind the chair. You can bring our right arm out, maybe our left arm. So if we feel balanced here, if we need more challenge, lift that left foot for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and gently come back. Shake it all out. We got one more side to go. So same thing, feet wider than our hips. Start by just shifting our weight. And if you don't need the chair, you can shift weight from here. Again, the chair is here for stability, finding your balance today. Let's shift our weight to our left leg. We're on our right toe, left arm out, right arm out. Maybe right leg lifted for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and down. Good. Roll those shoulders. So we're going to do one more. We're going to come to the front of the chair. We're going to do a set of step out squats. So I'm going to give you an option here if you want a challenge. You can do this with a weight. If you're going to use the weight, it's going to stay close. So with or without the weight, we're going to step out to the right and squat. So both knees bend, hips move back, and then we step back in, and then we squat to the other side. So we're going to use the weight. We're going to hold that weight the whole time. It's a little more work for our legs and hips. So are we ready? We're going to do 12, 6 out to each side. Make sure you have enough room. It doesn't have to be a deep squat. It doesn't have to be a big step wide, but you have to keep your knees safe. So heels are down, hips are back, knees stay behind toes. So are we ready? We're going to go to the right first. So we're going to step out, squat both knees, and then come back in. Same thing other side. Step out, squat. That was 2, 3, 4, 5. So make sure you're bending both knees. It's not a lunge to squat. 6, 7, hips go back. 8, weight's close if we're using it. 9, 10. One more each side. 1 and 2. And we're done. Nice job. Grab some water. We're going to move back to our upper body. We're going to start with one weight. And let's start seated. With our one weight. And we're going to do our chest press and pull. So holding the weight, we hold it in front of our sternum, relax the top of your shoulders. We're going to press. So press together, isometric movement. So you feel those chest muscles kick on that upper back and release. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, release. 3, release. 4, release. 5, release. 6, release. 7, release. Last one. 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. Give those wrists a nice shake. Roll those shoulders. We're going to do the same thing, except we're going to pull the weight apart. So instead of pressing, we're pulling. So grab your weight. Again, shoulders are relaxed, weight is close to the sternum, and here we go. Pull, 2, 3, 4, 5, release. 2, release. 3, we're going to do the same number, release. 4, release. 5, release. 6, release. 2 more. 7, pull, 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 pull. 1 more. This is good for our fingers as well. And release. Good. Shake all that out and roll the shoulders. Weight's going to come into the right hand. We're going to do a concentration curl. So we've got our right foot at 90 degrees. Left foot's going to go out to the side. We're going to hinge forward and we're going to slide this arm down. So the upper arm is resting against the inner thigh. Palm is facing forward. We're going to do 15 concentration curls. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go about 3/4 of the way down. So we've got this bicep engaged. Let's do 10 pulses from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and release. Good job. Roll that shoulder. Staying with this right side. Let's turn sideways. We're going to do a set of kickbacks. So both feet on the floor. We're sideways in our chair. We're going to hinge forward. Bring that arm straight down. Roll that shoulder back and down. And then bend the elbow. So this is our starting position. Weight is about hip height. We're going to do kickbacks from here. So kick back and then come back to the hip. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more. 1, shoulder down away from the ears. 2, 3, long spine. 4, 5, and then 10 pulses up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and release. Roll that shoulder. Come on back to center, we've got the other arm. So let's start with our concentration, girls. Left foot is at 90 degrees. We're gonna kick that right leg out, hinge forward. So we're not rounding down, we're extending out. Bring that arm straight down. And here we go. 1, 2. So we have to work against gravity a little bit more because we're starting way down here. And this is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3/4 of the way down, 10 pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All the way down. Come on up. Let's turn sideways so our left arm is on the outside. Both hips are on the chair. We keep that spine long as we hinge forward. Arm is straight, roll the shoulder back and down, and then bend the elbow. So again, weight is about level with our thigh or our hip. This is our starting and ending point. So we kick back, come back to that same point. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Upper arm isn't moving at all. 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, pulses are an option. 5, 10 pulses up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release. Come on up. Roll those shoulders. Let's put our weight down. While we're sitting sideways in the chair, we're going to do reverse crunches. So you can come forward, sit at the front of your chair, or stay sideways. You're going to take a nice inhale, exhale. We're going to hinge back. Spine stays long. You don't have to go far back, just so you feel these core muscles engaged. And then you're going to use those core muscles to pull yourself back up. We're going to do 15. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Hands can be on our thighs. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. So a little challenge here. 4, we're not going to do pulses, but can we go back and hold? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then pull yourself forward. Nice job, everybody. Roll those shoulders. I'm going to gently move. Grab some water if you'd like. And then we're going to need both of our weights. So again, you can choose to stay seated, or if you'd like to stand for this last set of exercises, be my guest. So I'm going to stand. So we're going to start with windshields. So palms are facing forward. We're going to bend our elbows so that we're at a 90 degree. We're going to glue our elbows to our side. Shoulders are relaxed down away from our ears. Core is engaged. We're going to go out and in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can we do 5 more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to keep our arms out, straighten them out. We're going to do our bicep curls from here. So keep those elbows hugging in as we curl up and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. 5. Can we go 3/4 of the way down? Can we do 10 more pulses? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release and roll those shoulders. We have one last exercise, one more for triceps. So we're going to do straight arm tricep lifts. So we're going to, if we're standing, we're going to stagger our stance. We're going to bend the knees slightly, hinge forward. Arms come right alongside the body. Palms are up. So palms are facing towards the ceiling. And we're going to lift and lower. So we're going to lift and lower. 2, 3, 4, 5, back and tricep. 6, 7, 8. Keep that head and neck in line. 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. One last challenge. We're going to lift. We're going to pulse in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower. Roll their shoulders. Put the weights down. Grab some water. Good job, everybody. We just have some cool down stretches. So this is where we do our static stretching. Muscles and joints are nice and warm. So we're going to hold our stretches. So find a comfortable seat. Your choice to stay standing if you'd like. Take a few breaths. Just find our good posture. Shoulders over hips, nice tall spine, feet on the floor. Let's move into a lateral stretch. Just lengthening again. Elbow can be bent to protect shoulders. Hand can stay on your hip. Find your lateral stretch that feels best for you, where you can breathe and just open up through the right side of the body. One more inhale, exhale. Let's bring that arm down. We'll do the same thing on the other side. And then bring that arm down. Good. We're going to bring both arms out. Really stretch out through those fingertips. Flip those palms up and press. Relax the top of your shoulders. Bring those hands back to neutral. And then we're going to flip them palms down and press out. Just lengthening through those forearms, the wrists. Good. Let's come back to center. We're going to bring that right arm across. Hug it in. Just breathe into the back of that shoulder. Opening up the upper back. Good. And we're going to open up nice and wide again, and then reverse. Good. And bring both arms out. And this time we're going to go behind. So you can turn sideways in the chair. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Palms can face each other. Fingers can interlace. We're just going to gently pull those shoulders back and down. Maybe lift the heart and the chin a little bit. Breathing here. Good. And as we bring our arms back down, maybe a few shoulder rolls forward and a few shoulder rolls back. Good. With our good posture, take a nice inhale, and on an exhale, we're going to gently twist to the right. Keep the spine long, keep the shoulder relaxed, keep breathing. Feel free to turn your gaze or turn your head to look over your left shoulder if that's comfortable for your neck. And slowly, let's unwind back to center. Take an inhale, exhale. We're going to gently twist to the left. Same thing, right, relax shoulders, long spine. Nice full relaxing inhalations and exhalations. And then gently let's unwind, let's walk our feet wide. We're going to slide our arms down to the inner thighs, press the arms into the legs into the arms. A nice stretch for the inner thighs, the hip area, getting across the back of the hips a little bit. Good, and then slide those hands up. One hand on each thigh. We're going to take this right shoulder. We're going to gently roll it down towards the left knee. Feel that nice stretch down our back from the right shoulder to the left hip. And then we're going to come back to center and then hinge into the opposite directions. And then slowly coming back up. Since we've got our feet wide, let's gently turn to the left. So our right leg is now kind of off the front of the chair. Slide your hip off as well. Keep that spine long. Your choice to pull that leg back. Maybe reach through that heel, get a nice stretch for a lunge. Or we can grab our ankle or our shoe or our sock, stretching out the quad. So decide which feels better for you. Keep that spine long. Nice full breaths. We're going to feel an opening through the front of the hip and along the quad. Good. And then we're going to just spin it around. Do the same thing on the other side. Make sure that hip slides off so the hip and knee are aligned. The spine is long. And then find your stretch here. Remember, you can always pick up your leg, grabbing onto your ankle. You can also rest on the top of your foot, stretching out the shin a little bit more, or the front of the ankle and the top of the foot. Good, and then we're going to slide back to center. Take a breath here. Let's extend that right leg, heel down, toe up, and we're going to hinge forward. Now we're opening up through the back of the leg, the hamstring, the calf. Good, and then coming back. Slide that leg in. We're going to gently give that knee a nice little hug, and then let's do some hip circles. Just give that hip joint a little bit more lubrication and movement. Good, and while we've got this leg up here, let's do our ankle circles. This side. Good. Release that leg down. Let's do the other leg. So heel down, toe up. So that foot is flexed. The spine is long. Lengthening through the back of the left leg. Good. Come on out. As we slide that leg back, let's bring that knee in for a little hug. And then we're going to do our hip circles on this side. Both directions. Good. And while we're holding up that leg, let's do our ankle circles. Both directions. Good. Bring that foot down. Let's inhale both arms one more time. Stretch any way that feels good. Still need, that our bodies still need. One more inhale, and then as we exhale, we're done. Thank you, everyone. Everyone did a great job today. Enjoy the rest of your day and hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.